Okay, Tuesday afternoon. It's been a while since I've been on Facebook, period, and it's been even longer since I've done a Facebook video. So if you enjoy this video, make sure you let me know to continue to do videos that offer encouragement, that offer truth, that offer help. Not everybody probably will, and I probably won't stop just because some of you don't. But if somebody does, then it's an encouragement to me to continue to do these videos. But if you clicked on this video because you're struggling with hope, know that I've been there. I recently went through a bout with depression, just a repeated failure, even eating, I wouldn't say an eating disorder, but eating challenges, just all kinds of stuff that I struggled with, just crying a lot and just having no hope. I didn't look into the future and see any hope. So I'm gonna get to these three things that I did recently that made me smile again and that made me have hope, and I know that'll help you too. And the very first thing I did was decide that what I was going through in my life was just a situation. It wasn't a sentence. It wasn't a prison sentence. I wasn't stuck there. So for you guys who are stuck in a situation, whether it be a relationship or a job or a business you don't like, you're not stuck there. You have the autonomy to choose the path that you travel in life. So the biggest thing you need to realize is you're not stuck. You're only stuck in your brain if you feel stuck. So if you feel stuck, trucks are going by. If you feel stuck, it's only because you're stuck mentally. So just the idea of knowing that and picking a new path, like, hey, maybe I could get a new job, maybe I could start a different business, maybe I could get another relationship. Just that idea will give you hope. It's almost like having something to look forward to on the weekend. How do you feel during the work week? If you have something to look forward to on the weekend, you feel a lot better. So just picking a different path, that's what I did. I just decided, you know what, I'm not stuck here. I'm gonna start dreaming about a better future. And when I started that, it changed everything. But what was required is the next step, because it's always a prison of our mind and we operate at the level of thinking of yesterday. The next step is read a good book. Step 2, pick up and read a good book. When I talk about a good book, I'm not talking about a novel. I'm talking about an inspirational book. So I picked up a book called Afraid to Hope, because guess what? After my years of failure and what I've been through and the struggles of failed relationships, failed businesses, jobs that didn't work out, I was afraid to hope. So pick up a good book. We're in the age of the internet. We're in a knowledge economy. If you can't find a podcast, a book that supports what you're dealing with right now, you're just not looking. Type it in on Google, whether it's an eating disorder, whether it's a relationship challenge, whether it's confidence, struggling with hope. You just type in a hope book. There's tons of hope books. So that will help you, because guess what? We operate, a mind that feeds only on itself will starve. But guess what? Your mind's not feeding on itself. It's feeding on yesterday's thoughts, yesterday's failures, and yesterday's negativity. So if you want to change the direction and the course of your life, you need to change the thinking. You need to change what you're dwelling on in your brain, and realize that there's people like this book I was reading. This guy went through the death of his wife, and when his sons were 5 and 7, and he was in love with this woman, it totally destroyed his life. Talk about putting things into perspective. And maybe some of you watching this have been through a situation like that. And what I'm going through is not that way, but that's an example of putting things in perspective. And he gives you step by step how he regained hope in his life. One thing is forcing himself to see a better future. And the second thing is gratitude for where you're at. It's a beautiful day. You know, I'm healthy. You may be healthy, you may not be healthy, but gratitude for the things that are going right in your life. So first step would be to pick a new path. Realize that where you're at is a situation. It's not a sentence. It's not a prison sentence. You're not stuck. Second thing is read a good book, whether it's an inspirational book, a religious book like the Bible, whatever encourages you. Change your thinking. You can't dwell on your negative thinking. You can't just keep going through in your life or in your mind what you've been through yesterday. You got to see a new path. You got to be encouraged to see a new future. And you can find encouragement everywhere on the internet if you look in the right places. So third step is take one step of action. I'm wrapping up here. I'll be done before it gets to 6 minutes, but take one step of action towards that dream. Whether it is applying for a new job, starting a new business, buying a new online course, you can learn anything you want to learn in this life, whether it's photography, marketing, anything online. You can buy an e-course. So, stuff like that is what I've started to do. Just take one small step, the croc game, and take one small step towards what you need to do. So if you guys like this video, make sure you let me know, comment, and reshare this video because it could help somebody too. And I look forward to continuing this process. It's a beautiful day.